Hi, Shalom. It's Brother Yashima Zakar from the Israelite Report, IsraeliteReport.com. Upon my watch, all praises are definitely due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Peace and blessings to all the brothers spread across the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and sincerity. Um, we all want to get the hell up out of this place, and this place is getting worse. The love of many is waxing cold. People have become colder than ever, cold-hearted. All right. Um, Evil eye towards their neighbor. And people are just overall wicked, and we live in a wicked society, a wicked kingdom, and it's even more wicked than you may even realize or understand. So sometimes I take the time out to address certain things that some brothers may not even be aware of. A lot of you are, but you have these silent weapons that Esau has, and when I say that our only hope is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, um, that's not that's not for theatrics, or I'm not dramatizing it. I'm dead ass serious. If you really understood the attacks that we're under, uh knowingly and unknowingly, okay, whether you're conscious of it or not, this devil is attacking us in ways that you would not even imagine, and unless you were really searching this devil out. um Esau has these silent weapons that you don't know about. Well, it came out years ago. He has the heart attack gun. If you haven't heard of the heart attack gun, it's a gun that they can. It's like it's a silent weapon. They can aim at you and cause you to have a heart attack. So that's why sometimes you'll hear certain situations where a person is supposed to testify in court against someone, and then all of a sudden they just boom, they had a heart attack just out of nowhere. Okay, this devil, you have to understand that his gift was the sword, and he does his due diligence on the left hand side, okay, to use these weapons. And there's a weapon that's called directed energy weapon, DEW, do. Some people like to call it DEW, directed energy weapon. And there's different variations. You have the one side of it, the one variation of the directed energy weapon that um, causes fires. So when you see these wildfires, just break out of nowhere. Like, for example, the one that I believe, was it Hawaii, the recent one. Sometimes you have them in California. You had the one in I believe it was Brazil some time ago. I think it was like 2018, 2017, 2018. That's Esau doing that. A lot of times they'll say, well, it's climate change and the sun got too hot. No, it's Esau doing that. Okay. And it shoots out like a laser and just burns everything up in its path. Because if they want a certain section or a certain land mass, and the people aren't complying, they'll just send a directed energy weapon at that particular spot. But then there's another variation, another component that they use that's directed at you. A directed energy weapon directed at you that can mess with your mind. Yeah. Esau's trying to tap into your mind. That's what all this 5G and 6G and all this shit. Cause like I've been saying, I'm always talking about the mark of the beast. And but these are um pieces of it. This is a part of it. Mind control, brain control. They're already talking about the internet of bodies, right? They have the internet of things, the internet of bodies, connecting your brain waves to the internet, where they can, because Esau wants to actually read your thoughts and control your mind. They're talking about dream replacement. This is what this devil's ultimate goal is, because he wants to be the Most High. Now we know that the Lord is going to allow him to get to a certain point. He's going to hit it. Esau is going to hit a ceiling with his technology. And then the Lord's going to take his ass down, because that's what the Lord do. That's how the Most High operate. That's how he gets down. He likes to build you up so he can tear your ass down. He's done that to many kingdoms. Babylon, Egypt. He allows them to become great nations, to the point where they feel that, that pompous, proud attitude, that they feel like they're one with the Most High. And then the Most High, what he do? He just knocked their ass right on down. Okay? So I'm not saying this to scare brothers, but I just want you to understand what we're up against. Weapons of our warfare are not carnal. We're up against principalities, spiritual, well, it's a spiritual battle, right? And Esau is the manifestation of Satan, physical manifestation of Satan on earth. So of course Esau is going to tap into this. But I have this clip I want to play. I've been running my mouth longer than I intended to. I have this clip I want to play right quick of, someone, I believe it was a congressional hearing, and they were speaking about these directed energy weapons. I want you to listen to what they're talking about, and how they can mess with a person's mind and make them think that they're hearing things, or, they try to do what's called thought replacement. This is why we need the Lord. Boy, we need the Lord more than you can understand, because there's a reason why these jakes are losing their damn mind and freaking out, and they're all effeminate and going crazy, because Esau is messing with them. He's messing with the food, the water. I keep talking about this. I keep harping on it. But also with this technology, he's messing with people's minds. He's causing people to bug out. And if you're not under the covering of the Lord, right? If yahawashi isn't dealing with you, you're subject to bugging the hell out and losing your damn mind. The Lord is the Lord is the king of terrors. And remember, he said he can choose your delusions. So yeah, it may be Esau using his technology doing it, but it's the Lord that allows him to use it on certain people. So anyway, let me play the clip, and then I'll come back.
Your assessments here are correct. These are very covert weapons, aren't they? They don't leave behind bomb fragments, bullet holes, etc. They could absolutely be used by our adversaries and have very low levels of, very easy to deny that they were even there, that they were used. Is that correct?
That's correct. There's no entry or exit wound. How they're designed is to make the target feel like they're crazy, like they're imagining things, especially on the low duration, the low intensity, long duration hits.
You guys also said that these attacks are happening right here in this city. Is that correct?
I mean, there have been some that have gone public with respect to Washington, D.C.
I think it was Mr. Grozev said you spoke to a Russian agent who said that they believe that Americans are using these same weapons on them. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Might that have something to do with part of the CIA's motive to cover up the existence of this tech and these weapons?
That is a very logical possibility.
It's all come out, ladies and gentlemen. Directed energy weapons are being used at home. They're covering it up. At first, they rolled out the 5G, and then everybody started getting sick. This isn't an other people's problem. This isn't just happening to other people. This is happening to everybody. And you need to pay attention if you've been feeling off since the rollout of 5G, especially as a conservative or a pureblood. Chances are you're being targeted by this system. If you've been feeling chronic fatigue, recurring headaches, back problems, pain not associated with an injury, you're being hit by these weapons. It's not what you think. It's what they don't want you to know about. That's why we strongly recommend that you check out this book, Transhuman Genocide, so that you can understand exactly what's going on and how to defend yourself. You can find this book on Amazon. But this isn't your imagination. They want to torture people with long duration attacks. They mimic the stages of cancer. They cause heart attacks and strokes. You're all in danger. You need to protect yourself. Check.
So you heard it for yourself. This is what they have. This is Esau's gift, the sword, and a part of that is his technology. And he's going to be able to deceive a lot of people and mess with a lot of their mind, mess their mind up with these directed energy weapons. And whether it be through 5G or, whatever, technology that they're using, his goal is to build a prison planet, satellites, internet, have everyone on the grid, and to control your thoughts, because he wants to be the Most High. That's why Noah Harari said, we don't need God. We don't need God anymore. Okay? This is the devil that you're dealing with. This is the devil that you ignorant, bootlicking ass niggas keep trying to save. Because you got these niggas now calling themselves Israelites. They're Israelites by blood, but they do err knowing the scriptures, not knowing the scriptures, trying to save Esau. They're trying to make sure that the white man can make it into the kingdom. But he was given his blessing already. His blessing, his gift is the sword and his technology. He had his time to rule. 2 Thessalonians 2:9, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. Because this devil has the technology to make it look like, he can make it look like a star fell out of the sky. With his CGI. You got these fake wars. This guy Zelensky was caught on a green screen pretending like he was in the middle of the battlefield. I believe this was may have been late 2022, because the war between Russia and Ukraine started in February of 2022. But he was on a green screen pretending like he was in the middle of the battlefield, like shit was just chaotic and bombs was dropping and shit. But he was on a green screen. But if you don't have the eyes to see it, you can't see it. So when I say stuff like, that's not the real Biden, they're wearing a skin mask, people think I'm crazy, but, I don't give a damn. You people don't have the eyes to see it. You can't see it. Everyone can't see it. You got to have that spiritual eye soft. The Lord got to open your eyes to see certain things. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness, tongue twister, deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, right? They receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, Yahweh by Shem Yahawashi shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. And these people believe lies every day. Even people that call themselves Israelites. They may be Israelite by blood, but there's also a such thing as the Israelites of the Most High. That's the Lord's elect. All right? The Lord, it says, and for this cause, Yahweh by Shem Yahawashi shall send them strong delusion. The Most High power shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. And then you add on Esau's technology. If the Lord gives you over to that reprobate spirit, that reprobate mind, Esau can F with your brain, man. He has the technology to do it. And if the Lord ain't dealing with you, this is why you got to, I tell you, fast pray, fast pray, fast pray, rinse, repeat. I'm not saying it just to be saying it. You don't think I struggle? You don't think Satan doesn't attack me? Satan attacks me daily just to remind me I'm in hell. All right? You got to come up to a level where you're not fooled by this BS out here. You can't be easily persuaded to just, oh, they talking about this now. Oh, they saying this gonna happen. How many times have you heard these niggas? When I say these niggas, I'm talking about these clickbaiters, these podcasters. Every day they talking about World War III about to start. Tell me I'm lying. Whether it's Redacted or Canadian Prepper or Alex Jones, CNN, NBC, MSNBC. Oh, we're getting ready to go to World War III. You have to be occupied in prophecy and understand that World War III won't kick off until that mark of the beast, that microchip, is mandated. Otherwise, you should believe the lie. And again, with Esau's technology, he can really F your mind up. Because Esau will have you seeing things that aren't there. Believing things that's not true. Because that's what he really wants to do. He wants to tap into your mind. So that you can't believe in the Lord. Directed energy weapons. Directed at the people. That's who it's directed at. The people. Mind control of the people. But the Lord, it's the Lord that, what does it say? Man's goings is of the Lord, right? Man's goings is of the Lord. But Esau's so proud that he wants to be the Most High. He wants your mind to be controlled by him. That he can dictate where you go. And again, the Lord is going to allow him to take it but so far, but he won't allow him to touch his elect. He won't control the minds of the elect. And those that fear him. Because the angels of the Lord, matter of fact, I got to get it now. Let me get it since I said it. I don't know if I'm probably going to end up using this scripture again. But anyway, Psalms 34:3. Oh, magnify the Lord with me and let us exalt his name together. I sought the Lord and he heard me and delivered me from all my fears. They looked unto him and were enlightened, and their faces were not ashamed. This poor man cried, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. And we're in trouble. Whole lot of trouble. You're going to hear me use this scripture again. I don't care. It needs to be understood. This is our deliverance. This is our help coming from up high. Yahweh Ba'Shem yahawashi. This is where our deliverance come from. The angel of the Lord encampeth around about them that fear him and delivereth them. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. All right. This is how we're going to escape this madness. Esau's technology, Esau's directed energy weapons, Esau's mind control devices, Esau's microchip, the mark of the beast. This is how we escape this. We don't escape this by trying to be some nigga like what's this guy, Brother Polite, Anton Daniels, this asshole, or Nature Boy, I don't know what his name is, or Sonetta. That's not going to do it, man. Them niggas going to get caught up in the storm, and they're not going to know what to do. And right quick, just so you know, that the Lord isn't dealing with everybody just because you're calling yourself an Israelite, or just because you know that you're an Israelite. Matthew 24:22, and except those days should be shortened. And that's what this boils down to. The Lord's shortening these days. Except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. For the elect's sake. It's not for all of Israel. 2/3 of our people will be cut off. This whole notion that, the Lord just dealing with all Israel. We got to go all over the world and preach the gospel to all of the Israelites. Yeah, we preach the gospel and those that come in. But he has an elect. Well, I try to wake up as many Israelites as I can. Okay, that's cute. But the Lord's not dealing with all of Israel. And I'm not going to go on a rant, but you got to get that through your head. You're not going to wake up everybody. First of all, it's not your job. That's not your job. You putting too much on yourself. It's the Lord that brings people in. Yeah, you tell somebody, the Israelites, 12 tribes, woo, woo. All right, cool. If they get it, they get it. But it's the Lord that's got to click it in their head. Not you. Not me. I can't do shit. We're just vessels of the Lord. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. And by the way, we're not meant to be loved by everybody. That's another thing. We're here to be hated, laughed at, scoffed, mocked, lied on. That's what we're here for. until the chariots fly and burn this son of a bitch up. Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is yahawashi, or the Hamashiach, they say Christ, the Hamashiach, or there believe it not. For there shall rise false Hamashiachs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Ooh. So you got Esau's technology, with directed energy weapons, giving you delusions, because the Lord gave it to him. He gave him the gift. Sorcery, witchcraft. That's what Esau is dealing with on the left-hand side. Okay? All signs and lying wonders. Strong delusion that the Lord give you up to. What it says, for there shall arise false Hamashiachs, false messiahs, false prophets, and show great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. But it's not possible. You know why it's not possible? Psalms 34:7 again. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. I want to get this also while I'm at it, because this is complete madness. I was at the train station a couple of days ago, and this guy was handing out a flyer, or yeah, and a little note here, and I got one, and I looked at it, and I went about my business, and I came back and I got another one, and I really read it, and I stopped and talked to him for a minute, and this is complete wickedness. And he's an Edomite. You can tell he's an Edomite. He's not an Israelite foreigner. He's not a Jake at all. He's a straight up Edomite. But he's up against this wickedness right here, because even certain Edomites know that this is madness. The flyer that he gave me says, "Protect our kids. Vote against amending the Maryland Constitution this fall." It's for the state of Maryland. Vote against amending, meaning changing, the Maryland Constitution this fall. And it says here, there's 3 parts of it. Protect children from harmful gender transitions. Protect children from harmful gender transitions. Preserve parental rights and custody. Prevent taxpayer funding for transition of children. And it's a website called healthnotharmmd.org. It says the Reproductive Freedom Amendment goes far beyond abortion rights and threatens parental rights. Again, protect children from harmful gender transitions, preserve parental rights and custody, prevent taxpayer funding for transition of children. So this is coming to the state of Maryland. This is on the ballot. When I talked to him, he was very pissed off. He was pissed. And it's hot out now, summer. And he was red as hell. He was red in the face. He was very angry. But I had to agree with him. He's right. Even though he's a goddamn Edomite devil, I know he don't like me. He probably really didn't even want to talk to me. But I did want to pick his brain a little bit because that's me. That's how I am. Before I came into this truth, I was into, kind of like into the news. I was kind of like into journalism and stuff like that, investigative journalism. I would kind of go undercover. But anyways, he was pissed about this, and he's right. He's right, man. This is absolute madness. They're putting this on the ballot. I guess they're trying to. I went to their website, healthnotharmmd.org, and they're trying to basically they're trying to put on the ballot that again these Maryland children in Maryland in the state of Maryland can change their gender at an early age. And that's been happening all around the country. And these children, they change their gender. They get their rod cut off, or they get these puberty blockers. I was talking to my ex about that, and she was talking about how disgusting it is. She was just talking about how sickening. And matter of fact, since I brought her up, because I still talk to my ex. I know that shit sound crazy to y'all. That's me. I'm that type of nigga. So, I do that. Man, we ain't beefing. It ain't even, we're not tripping like that. But she's obviously an Israelite woman. This isn't my actual woman, my Tanzanian woman. This is my woman that, I dealt with for years, many years. She's from Maryland. But anyway, she was talking about how disgusting it is. And I just talk to her. Sometimes I like to mess with her, pick her brain a little bit. And she's a teacher. She's a school teacher. So I was like, so what are you going to do when they decide, you got to start acknowledging little boys as, call them she, and girls, you're going to have to call her he. And, what are you going to do? Because I was talking to her about universal basic income and how that's going to tie in. It's going to be like the 501(c)(3). You can't speak out against the government mandates, if you want to join into universal basic income. And she was like, what do you mean? I'm not gonna go along with that shit. And I was like, okay, that's cool. That sounds good. But let's say you have a kid in class and they identify as a cat. I said, have you heard of that? She said, yeah, I heard about that. I said, okay, cool. I say, you gonna give the kid a litter box in the back corner of the room because they identify as a cat? She said, well, shit, they could do whatever they want. They want a goddamn litter box. They can have a damn litter box in the back. I said, yeah, but what if they start shitting in the litter box? You know me, I gotta be an a-hole like that. So she was like, nah, I'm not with that. I said, okay. See? But that's where we are in Babylon. That's where we are. This is a real conversation. Because in order for you to tie into this beast system, you're gonna have to go along with the beast agenda. So you can't halfway sell out. If the government decide, hey, your child, your daughter is 9 years old, and let's say like she's a little bit tomboyish, or she likes to play basketball, she might like to whatever, kids at that age, and then she decide, you know what, I feel like I'm more of a boy. You don't have, as a parent, this beast system, the way it's set up, you don't have the right to tell her, hell no, you ain't no boy. You're a girl. You're female. and allow her to grow up and grow out of it. No, the government gonna step in and give her puberty blockers so she doesn't materialize into and grow into a woman. You see how almost dropped the F-bomb. I caught it. Give me an applause. Act like y'all didn't see me catch it. Y'all see how effed up this place is? Y'all see how effed up this place is? When does it stop? When do you get to a point where you say this bitch got to get blown up? We need a reset. Bad enough they done turned these grown-ass men into weirdos and flaming F words. You know what I want to say? That's bad enough. But now, here it is. In my state of Maryland, you got on the ballot this coming up, children gender transition and the loss of parental rights and custody. Go to healthnotharmmd.org if you think Yashima Zakar is lying. You got Edomites speaking out against this shit. And where's Jake? Where's the so-called black man? You know, y'all biggity, 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 black. Proud to be black. Where y'all at? So that's right. You scared of massa. You ain't gonna say shit. Told y'all, these Edomites got more heart. You know, they'll stand up against it. And, before I let that go, I do want to say preserve parental rights and custody. That's very important. Because that's one of the things that he was really, I'm talking about the Edomite that I was talking to. He was really pissed off about that because the government wants to be able to step in and tell you how to raise your children. They're already doing that to a certain degree. And that started in the 90s. I remember when they first started that whole divorce from your parents thing. You know, your child can call the government and say, I want a divorce from my parents. And then they take them into custody. But now they're going to, they're trying to ramp that up where the government can just step in and say, we don't like the way you're raising your child. If your child wants to eat biscuits every hour on the hour, then they should have the right to do that. Yeah, I mean, that sounds crazy, but that's where we're getting to. Parents not being able to tell their children what to do. Your children being raised by the government. Your children being able to tell you to shut the hell up. I only answer to the government. So I'm going to go ahead and get it right quick. This is 2 Peter 2:6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after shall live ungodly. Okay? And that's what's going to happen to this place. This place is going to be a desert. Blown up. Nuclear fire. Sodom and Gomorrah. An example unto those that after shall live ungodly. And this place is worse. This place is even worse. But anyway, I ran my mouth enough. I'll get into the actual lesson. Okay, Shalom, it's Brother Yashima Zakar from the Israelite Report, IsraeliteReport.com. Upon my watch, all praises are definitely due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahawashi. Peace and blessings to all the brothers spread across the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and sincerity. Those that truly believe, really believe in these trying times that we're getting ready to come into, and we're really going to come into some trying times. And I keep pushing that because things are about to get really, really serious, and you're going to be tempted by so many different things. There's going to be so many distractions uh, coming your way. And as you guys see, that you got the elections coming up. You have a lot of political talking points, and you're going to see in the near future things moving rapidly. But if you're not watching, you won't see it. And the majority of the people in this world, especially here in Babylon the Great, aka America, they don't see it. They see it, but they don't see it. In other words, they know something's wrong, but they don't really point the finger at Esau Edom, the ruler of this current world, the physical manifestation of Satan. All right, and they don't understand that one kingdom has to be translated to another. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of that which followeth. They don't understand exactly what needs to happen for true righteousness to reside on this earth. They have it in their head that they can fix Babylon. What the Most High already told you, I would have healed Babylon. But Babylon is not healed. She is not healed. Okay, so in these trying times that we're getting ready to come into, you're gonna see a lot of distractions, a lot of BS, a lot of promises coming from Esau. Again, you see with the presidential debates, they're telling you what they're going to do for Black America and this, that, and the third. First of all, we're not supposed to have a heathen reigning over us as our king in the first place. Okay? That's number one. But through these temptations, we have to believe that the Lord is with us. And yes, we're going to get laughed at, mocked, scoffed. People are going to lie on you, say all kinds of things, but we're going to have to go through these things in order to get to the other side and believe that the Lord is with us. Okay? Revelations 3:9, behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet and to know that I have loved thee. But we got to go through the temptation first. We got to go through the scoffing, the mocking, the shit talking, the nigga you ain't shits. We got to go through that. People turn their back on you. People looking at you as insignificant. You got to go through it. You understand? Yahawashi told you they hated me before they hated you, and I'm roughly paraphrasing. If they hate thee, know that they've already hated me. That's what Yahawashi told them. And now here we are in that same lot being hated. That's the way it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be looked at as crazy. Okay? But it says here in the 10th verse, Revelations 3 and 10, because thou have kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. And what is that ultimate hour of temptation? The mark of the beast. That's when that's when all the BS stops. That's when it hits the fan. The ish hits the fan at that point. Okay, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. All these fakes, phonies, people that pretend like they with the Lord but really are not. And you can say, even, those that claim they're Jews and are not, or say they're Jews and are not, you can say, well, you got these fake JEWs over there in the land right now, saying that they're the people and they're not the people. So yeah, they are the JEWs that say they are not, say they are and are not. But then you got amongst us those that claim to be with the Lord and are really not. They're not really with them. They don't really believe on yahawashi. That's why they'll say Jesus Christ and have no problem with it. I don't like the words Jesus Christ. And I don't give a damn how anybody feels about it either. Well, that's what I was taught when I was growing up. That's what my mama taught me. F your mother. Your mother is not the Lord. Your mother won't deliver your black ass in that time of tribulation, Jacob's trouble. She can't do shit for you. She can't even put you back in her womb and give birth to you all over again. We're speaking facts here. The only thing that's going to get you through this is Yahweh through his only begotten son, yahawashi. If the spirit is not with you, you're not going to make it. There's nothing I can do. I can't do a damn thing for you. But Yoshima, you did. No, I ain't said a goddamn thing. What I told you to do was lean on the Lord. Depend on the Lord. Get close to the Lord. Now, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Don't let nobody take it from you, man or woman. Don't let a nigga come stunting, dressed fresh, best cars, best hoes, best looking hoes, right? And that shit just throw you off. Now you can't. Damn, man, how could you see it? I got to get the hit level. I got to get the hit level. I see it. I got to do what him doing. Him ain't gonna make it, nigga. Him gonna take the mark of the beast, nigga. And him gonna get destroyed. Right along with the rest of them. Broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. This truth ain't pretty. There's nothing pretty about this. It's not glamorous. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast, thou hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, Yahweh, and he shall go no more out, and I will write upon him the name of my power, Yahweh, and the name of the city of my power, which is the new Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my power, and I will write upon him my new name. Okay, this is all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi. Because if the Spirit ain't with you, if the Lord ain't dealing with you, there's nothing I can do. All praises are due to Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi. Okay, right quick. This is Psalms 34. This is one of my favorites. I meditate on this one day and night. Matter of fact, often when I'm, at work, even at work, I think about this one. Psalms 34:3, O magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together. I sought the Lord, and he heard me and delivered me from all my fears. Lord will deliver you. But watch this. They looked unto him and were lightened, and their faces were not ashamed. This poor man cried, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. Who's going to deliver us? Because when the mark of the beast come, well, it said that no man, it doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor, free or bond, doesn't matter how great your stature is, what your placement in this world is, what your status in America is, it doesn't matter. It says this poor man cried, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivered them. You're going to need that angel of the Lord with you in these last days, man. It's getting ugly out here, getting really real out here. And as these youngins like to say, shit's about to get lit. I'm going to get Matthew 4. I started 1. Then was Yahawashi led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. All right? Yahawashi was led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungry. He was hungry. Right? And I know I go on a 48-hour fast. I'll be hungry as hell. 72 hour, I'm just like, whew, damn. I'll be trying to make it to the 4th day. But when it said he was fasting for 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungry. It says, and when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of God, Son of power, the Son of the power, Yahweh, Most High, command that these stones be made bread. Because, Satan was trying to tempt them on a higher level, he deals with us on these carnal little stupid ass levels, whether it be your woman, your job, your cars, your clothes, your damn house, your whatever the stupid ass fuck. Excuse me. It be some real stupid shit, real stupid low level shit. Right? That's how Satan deals with us. But it was dealing with Yahawashi on this level where it was like, look, I know, look, hell, you got the power. You can do it. Just command that these stones be made bread. You can do that. You the son of the most high power, Yahweh. What can't you do? But Yahawashi was on the fast. Okay? And now notice it said Yahawashi was led up of the spirit, right? Some wars are spiritual wars, right? He was led up of the spirit. Okay, I'm going to jump down. I'll go back to 3. It says, and when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the son of the most high power, Yahweh, command that these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahweh, the almighty power. Because again, Yahawashi was given honor and reverence to his father, Yahweh, the most high power. Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple and saith unto him, if thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge. He shall give his angels charge concerning thee. Like, in other words, you can just jump right on down. Your angels going. And you get niggas like that. They're niggas like that that come into this truth. They find out that they're an Israelite. They learn some precepts. And then their mindset is, well, the shit, I got to be a man of the Lord. I know the precepts. I know the scriptures. I can crash out. And they tempt the Lord. Not a good thing to do. They failed that test. Okay? Again, I'll go back to the 6th verse. It said, and saith unto him, if thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee. And in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. Right? The angel's going to have protection over you. You're the Son of God. Yahweh has to send an angel down to help you. But listen, watch what Yahawashi said. Yahawashi said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and showed him the rulerships of this world. And I'm pretty sure he saw America. And saith unto him, all these things will I give thee if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Because that's ultimately what Satan wants. And that is what these nigglets have done in Babylon. All of your sellouts, all of these little rappers throwing up these demonic hand gestures, Masonic hand gestures, trying to get down with the Illuminati. You had this nigga Rick Ross, who admitted that he would join the Illuminati if he could. He can't be 13 bloodline family Illuminati, but he can be a bootlicking porch nigga, boule. Look up the boule if you're not familiar. I believe it's Boule, boule. That's your LeBron Jameses and your Barack Obamas. They're part of that, what they call the Divine Nine. And their whole thing is to guard the actual Illuminati. Never to reveal the secrets of the actual Illuminati. They're guards, gatekeepers for the actual Illuminati. Low-level niggas that you niggas look up to. Now, ain't that some shit? They're low-level niggas, but you niggas look up to them. But shit, look, shit, they made it, though. That's how a nigga think. They made it. Made it where? They're bootlicking niggas. Getting bent over in the tables, over on a table somewhere in a back room. Getting their back blown out. Literally. Sodomites. Homos. Twerking for massa in a back room somewhere. And your dumbass is looking up to them like they're something special. Then they come out and donate something to charity. And you say, shit, look at what they doing. They giving back to the community. You niggas. Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them. He showed him America, how great America would be and what it would become, and how it would become the dominating force, military-wise, around the whole world. It's air power. Okay? Even the sea is submarines. Showed them all of it. And saith unto him, all these things will I give thee if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then yahawashi, then saith yahawashi unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him. This is a process that we must repeat, constantly rebuking Satan in our ear, messing with us in the flesh, because we're in this fleshly body. See, when our bodies are changed, right, we get those new bodies, and we're able to worship and serve the Lord and do the bidding of the Lord without this fleshly earth, or I should say earthly body, bullshit ass body, this prison that we're in, right? Because these bodies are nothing but a prison. When we get these new bodies, when we're changed, when we met, if we make it, when we meet up in the air and change in the twinkling of an eye, and we get that new body, those heavenly bodies, spiritual power, when we get that, see, Satan can't tempt us anymore. It's just like the angels. The angels do the bidding of the Lord. Whether it be good or bad, according to this world and this society, because things happen and people look at it and go, oh shit, that was so bad. That was so terrible. But it be the Lord. The Lord sanctioned it. The Lord ordained it. The Lord wanted it to happen. But I brought that out to back up Psalms 34, right? And the Lord heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. And the angel of the Lord, 7th verse, and the angel of the Lord encampeth around about them that fear him and delivereth them. All right? The angel of the Lord. We have to believe that those angels are with us. Because that's really the only thing keeping you going. Look, there's nothing that's going to happen that the Lord did not ordain. So if it happened, the Lord wanted it to happen. We find ourselves in some tough situations, and man, shoo. But the Lord do it. We're going to be tried and refined. We're going to be tried. We're going to go through shit. It's not going to look easy. And there's going to come a time when you're going to see people, especially in that hour of temptation, you're going to see people doing things that you're not able to do because we're going to be as pilgrims in the earth in that time. It's going to get ugly. Like I said, it's going to get ugly. It's going to get nasty. Can't let your faith be shaken. Rebuke Satan daily, because Satan is going to come to you daily with different bullshit. Some days are not as bad as others, but as long as you're in this flesh, you're going to be subject to different temptations or different wants, different desires. Okay, the things that you cannot have in this current time, this climate, this wicked world that we're living in right now. You got to rebuke Satan. No, I'm not going to sell out just so I can have this bullshit that you're offering. You got to hold. You got to hold on and stand on it. Stand on what you believe in.